We are now connected.
All right, everyone, the June portal is officially open and the wave of abundance is here. I know you're feeling it. I've been reading your comments claiming the month of June. So today we are going to see exactly how you're going to ride this wave. And right now, it's your choice on how you want to move through this energy. So they're wanting you to be very intentional this month. And if you're wanting to ride this wave of abundance, you can actually claim this energy by typing in the comments, I am ready to ride this wave. I am ready to ride this wave. So let's get into your reading and see what your soul needs to hear as you're riding this wave. Welcome in, my beautiful Taurus friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to first start with a spirit animal that is supporting you and guiding you as you're riding this wave. And we have the horse queen coming forward. So you may have seen a horse recently. Wild at heart is the message that's coming in. Challenge yourself, Taurus, to push beyond your limits. Embrace uncertainty, take risks, and be open to adventure this month. Let your hair down. Let it blow in the wind and allow yourself to be free to explore and enjoy this experience you are in. It doesn't matter what is happening. We are connecting with the wild heart within us, right? So this is your message from the Horse Queen. And how is this abundance showing up in your life? How are you connecting with it? So we're going to pull that and see what comes through. So we are getting through you seeing, you looking. It's through what comes in and how you interpret it or how you perceive it, right? So looking is going to be your superpower. And this is how abundance is connecting with you. You have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. So I feel this is your ability to explore in order to discover. And I feel that this month you're being called to go out on an adventure and explore and see what it is that you can find. Seek and you will find. Seek and you will find. So you have to actively participate in the looking and seeking part of this energy, right? It's already here. All you're doing is matching it. And I feel your eyes. Particularly, I don't know if you've been seeing things and they're blurry recently or you have an eye exam. There's something here going on with your eyes. I feel dreams. It's your ability to see into other realities, other realms. So I feel this is a gift that is being amplified at this time. So you can see that even in this image, there's waves, which are clouds. And I just feel that things are becoming more clear, right? Or you are connecting with truth more. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. So Knight of Wands, I'm seeing you moving forward at a pace that feels steady for you. It's not you rushing anything. There is no need to rush because what's yours is going to be yours. And there's this like knowing or understanding that that's true for you. So there's no need for you to try to, race with time or anything like that. So that is the Knight of Wands. That's your first card. Next, we have the King of Pentacles. This is your energy. You're being called to step into your world as a leader, to rise up and not be afraid to speak your truth or express yourself in the way that feels right for you. And this is letting me know that you are building or are already in the experience of having that solid foundation, whatever that means to you. It is wealth, it is abundance for some of you. This is something that you have built. So you're seeing the rewards and your efforts being reciprocated, right? So this is the King of Pentacles. There's an opportunity here with this. And the Ace of Wands. So you hold the key. And I feel you have unlocked the door and you have stepped in. And this experience is unlike anything else, not in the way that it's happening, because it could be happening like the normal experience in your life, but it's more on an energetic level because you feel different since you've entered this energy, this month of June. So the door is open. Anything is possible here. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages, which is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So let's put all these cards down and see what it is that I am seeing here. I feel you're aware. This is what I'm getting here through the looking, like you're seeing a lot of things happening. You know, maybe. So as we're moving through the next couple of weeks, we've got Juno, which is an asteroid, going retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. So I feel that you're seeing things in the connections of your lives, like with the people, and there's a lot of things that you're starting to notice. And before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind. But also, check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And if you're enjoying my content and you are feeling a connection to me, a free way that you can support my channel is by subscribing and hitting that notification bell, because that helps boost the collective energy here and allows my messages to land with the people that need to hear them. So I appreciate all of your love here in this community, everyone. Thank you. So we have the Knight of Wands. So I'm seeing that this feels like a higher perspective. It's not, it's just information coming in, and you may be feeling a lot of ways because you're seeing something that feels maybe unfair. This is what I'm getting. Or I see that you are giving more than you are receiving energy. So, and it's showing up in the efforts and energy you put in, and then the unawareness of someone else. So there's almost like this like friction or interference in a relationship dynamic that I'm picking up from the Knight of Wands. And I feel because this knight is holding that wand, it's almost like you're claiming this energy. It's like, okay, I'm going to draw a line in the ground. I'm going to create a boundary around this. I feel this is what's coming through is you're going in with this wand, slowly analyzing, reassessing, and maybe you're not wanting to see this, but you are. I feel sometimes when I go through experiences like this, I'm like, why do I feel like this? Like, why is this bothering me now? When it's always kind of been there. And I feel it's, the consequences of saying something or something shifting, which you're getting over. This is that spirit warrior that is rising within you. And it feels to me like there's a lot of layers to this. I feel you're walking into something that you felt was dangerous or toxic. Like it just felt that way, even though it might not have been. And I feel that and you're standing your ground is what you're doing here, Taurus. This might not be around people for some of you. It might be your environment, the things that you are now choosing to keep and choosing to get rid of. So there's almost like this decluttering of energy that no longer matches your vibration and frequency. So this wave that you're riding is rising you above. Like what's happening is there's support through this wave, this water that is assisting you in this clearing process. And it may come in as a shock or like, oh my gosh, like, why didn't I see this before? Right? This awareness around something. So trust that, allow yourself to feel what it is that you're feeling. Maybe, talk to someone you trust that can be like a sounding board for you, or someone that you can vent and just clear away and talk about it, or even write it in your journal, because I just feel that there's something heavy some of you may be carrying, and whatever this is, you are no longer that version. And I feel this is where the discomfort sometimes comes from for some of us. So there's some sort of an experience that you are moving through that you are leaving behind through a higher perspective, a higher understanding, more information coming in, or you just seeing a pattern, right? And yeah, this is what I'm getting through this. And You know what? Freedom is what I'm feeling here through this horse that is showing up. You have two horses in your cards. We are currently in the year of the fire horse, Taurus. So this year is supporting you in freedom, in your sovereign self, living this experience, right? Who are you in your relationships? Who are you? Like, what version of are you as you're moving through your experience right now? Are you covering the real you up with this like false, because, how are you showing? This is what they keep saying over and over, and it's just repeating over and over in my head. How are you showing up in your relationship? How are you showing up in the experiences you are having? You can write in the comment section below and share that, because this is where the truth lies. They're saying this is where it is, because when you see that and then you see everything else, you're going to see where things are working and where they're not working. And I feel many of you are already in this process where you are shifting things around. You are standing up for yourself. You're speaking your truth, because you have built and created something that took your effort and your energy. And I don't know, I'm feeling a lot of different kinds of emotions here with this, because what you're doing is, yeah, you feel these. So that's why there's an opportunity to reinforce a boundary with someone, to speak your truth or speak very clearly. I feel communication is going to be a superpower. If someone doesn't know how another's feeling, then how are you going to solve or come to a place where there could be a healthy connection without that communication, right? So I feel that you're being called to speak up or share something, and really, be aware of your frequency and vibration, because you are not connected to everything outside of you. And it's also this like really weird feeling I've got. It's like not a we anymore. It's a me thing. What is that? Like, you are disconnecting from the we and you are reconnecting with the me, because I feel something is out of alignment. And I'm seeing someone who's incredibly strong, but there's this like one thing that feels like a pattern you are kicking right now. Like you're kicking it, out of this, your energetic space finally. You are overcoming this, and you are coming into your world as a much more solid and firm foundation, making it very clear what you need to make clear, right? And you know what? If it just unlocks a door. It might be uncomfortable to experience that door unlocking, but I feel it's like a sucker punch of awareness. And external energy can take it however they want. I feel that is on them, how they perceive that. But if you're coming in your truth, you're like coming out and sharing and expressing in your truth, then the energy feels undeniable. Now, this king is holding a watch, and that is letting me know that there's some sort of timing restriction or limitation around it. Maybe you are waiting for something to happen. Like, how long is this going to take? When is this manifestation going to happen? When are things going to get better for me? Right? You are the one that's making them better. You are the leader. You are guiding the energy, directing it, telling it where to go through you, through your words, through your actions, through your emotions. All of that is in your control. So I'm seeing someone who's already here, and there's almost like this waiting for the class to start, and you got your watch. And if someone's late, you shut the door, right? I'm seeing someone who's going through the process to get here, and I'm seeing someone who's gotten here who's sharing the process with others. So you'll have to share with me like how this energy is coming in for you, Taurus. And that long-term stability and security. Some of us are really wanting to build that. That was always my dream. Now I'm living it, right? Building it. I'm very active in it. It takes a lot of work to run this channel. It's, sometimes I'm doing late nights, and this is what it takes, right? And I feel there's awareness around this. This is that divine masculine energy. It is very active, very focused. And not only are you intentionally making decisions, but I'm seeing you jumping on opportunities, like not being afraid to take that leap of faith or a risk and what comes with it. Either it works out or it doesn't, but there's no like dwelling in it. It's like, okay, this thing happened. It didn't work out. Great. We'll move on to the next thing. It's just this like heightened awareness because of lived experiences of things that you have firsthand gone through, right? We don't know that something is what it is until we go through it, right? And then we're like, wow, that was a crazy experience, or the wow, that was an awesome experience, or that was an awful experience, right? So I'm seeing a lot of history. I'm seeing someone who's very seasoned, a lot of information, which allows you to see more than a lot of people. So I feel what's happening right now, this month of June, as you're riding this wave of abundance, is more abundance is coming in. There are opportunities for you to align with something that I feel you've never imagined before. Maybe you have an idea of what that is, and you're in the space where you are building and creating it. But I'm telling you, it is coming in way bigger than what you imagined, right? I didn't know when I quit my job that working from home was going to be YouTube. I know that I share that a lot on my channel, but I really feel that sometimes we don't realize, like we think we're seeing something, but it comes in another way. So I feel this timing the king is holding is maybe around expectations that you may have that something should happen in a certain way. This person should show up as support in this way. Like maybe there's like this fixed idea of how it should happen. And Spirit is encouraging you to wipe that slate clean, open the door, and allow the energy to come in the way it does, and you to be open to receiving it, right? Because I feel it's happening in a way that you're not recognizing. All I'm seeing is bright light. I'm seeing a door opening in my mind's eye, and I'm seeing this golden, bright yellow light, and you walking through it. And I feel that there's more words to how to describe this, but I just don't have them right now to share them with you. So if you're feeling this energy, you can share with me in the comment section below. And it's interesting because I don't know if any of you have a chain, like a necklace with a key on it, a key and a heart maybe, right? A locket even, or you hold a key to something that is important. I have my kids' VHS tapes from when they were younger, so I have it in a box that has a lock on it. And it's reminding me of that because that is not, it's a priceless thing that I've got, which is of my kids. And so I feel there's like something like this that they're just bringing into your awareness that is confirming something for you. So you'll have to share with me what that is. And I don't know if you're wanting to start a new project, Taurus, or you're wanting to travel, or there's an opportunity for a different life that you are seeing, and explore it. See, how you feel there. And I feel some of you are in the middle of a transition between one life to another. And it feels like you are one decision away from a completely different life. And there's like wanting to say goodbye to the past, or this fear of what if I don't like it in this new experience? Can I go back to the old one? Like all these different kinds of things that we think about. What if I say this and I stand my ground and it totally destroys this relationship? Well, that relationship was standing on false ground to begin with, because when you're showing up as your true self, you're standing your ground, you're going to know what belongs in your life and what doesn't. Right? So you're unlocking a lot of things, and there may be some discomfort around this because reality might be like what you feared it to be. And I feel that is the experience you are firsthand meant to go through, because I feel you are meant to move through experiences this month of June. You are exploring all these different things, and in order to know, you have to go through them firsthand. So those of you that are going through like a crazy life right now, or feel like things are all over the place, or things are happening very quickly, this is the energy of summer. I actually just created a reading for the collective out on my patio overlooking nature. And when I set everything up, all of a sudden the wind started blowing, and I'm like, okay, this is maybe not a good idea to stand here and film. But then I'm like, you know what? No, I feel this is the energy coming in for all of us. is this wind, the wind chimes. You know, my hair was a mess. And I thought, I'm just going to do the full entire reading in this energy and we'll see what happens, right? This is what's coming through for us. So the Ace of Wands to me feels like you've unlocked a door, opened it, and stepped in thinking it was calm, and all of a sudden everything's like all over the place. And this is the energy. This is what you are meant to move through. So embrace it and enjoy it. I was under the sun, so it felt really good, even though the wind was blowing. My phone was going back and forth. So the screen, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know if this is a good idea to post this video, but I don't know. I felt called to do it. So there you go. And I'm getting independence here as well. Like they're wanting you to be a little bit more independent around something. And I feel you've been feeling this, like, I need to know more about my finances. I need to manage it better, or I need to learn to do this myself, because what if, you know, something happens to someone, or, you know, you're looking, you're reassessing, and it's almost like you're going through a learning curve with this. This is the energy. This is the door you have unlocked. Remember that you are accelerating, and learning actually helps you grow. And this is where the expansion and what you see, like that higher understanding, that higher perspective is coming in as well, right? So this is what's all happening right now. And the energy is so absolutely beautiful, because it's confirming to me that you are going to be in an experience, or are in an experience, where you're rooted, very solid and firm in the ground, because you have worked on building it that way. You built a solid foundation, right? So nothing can knock this down. And I don't know, you might be traveling because you finally saved money. You're now doing something that is creating this stability for you to do more things, that it's almost like you're not working as hard, not burning yourself out. I was actually doing that when I was doing 2 individual readings per week for each sign. That's 24 readings, and then collective every day. And I'm like, I've stopped doing that many readings, and I'm like, how in the world was I doing that? Like, where did that energy come from? Because I even try to do that now, I can't. It's opened up a little bit more freedom in my life. And this is what you are doing, is unlocking the door to freedom in your own life. This is all the horses. This is what they represent. Right? So what we're going to do now is we are going to draw a frequency of this abundance and see what the guidance is coming in through it. So we're getting the number 63, and it's around parenting for some of you, right? We've got blue and yellow coming in. So these are colors that you might be drawn to seeing more or wearing more. And I feel these are going to be good luck colors for you. So maybe wear them a little bit more over the next couple of weeks and see what happens. And I'm going to read the message here to you. So this card indicates that you have a natural gift for parenting and working with children. Perhaps you have a child or children of your own, or maybe there are children within your extended family or circle of friends. Maybe you play the parental role within your relationships with others who tend to behave like children. And I feel for many of you, this is exactly what it is. It is you playing that parental role with your relationships with others who tend to behave like children. So whatever the case may be, your ability to teach, nurture, and guide the next generation raises the vibration of the world. Every ounce of time, attention, love, and support you invest in a child pays dividends down the road. This is the time to honor and embrace the significant role you play in the life of a child. This could also be an adult child. So whether it is your own or that of another, of a partner, neighbor, relative, client, or friend, don't underestimate the importance of your unconditional love and guidance, because even a small gesture can have a massive impact on a child's life. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to spend quality time with children. Go out of your way to brighten a child's day. Give your attention freely and know that a little goes a long way. By investing in the younger generation, you invest in the future of humankind. So some of you are being called to work with children. And you know, some of you probably already are. You can share with me. So I've got an affirmation here for you. So lots of affirmations coming through today. I love and nurture children and make the world a brighter place. So once again, I love and nurture children and make the world a brighter place. And my husband, Paul, has written another affirmation for you at the very end of this reading as well. So make sure you check that out. So that is the frequency and vibration of the number 63. What I like to do with this numerology deck is anytime I pull a card, I will write in the palm of my hand the number, and I will write it in black ink. And I'm just holding on to that frequency and vibration for the day, right? So that's just how I like to do things. You don't have to do that. So we're going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. So the timing is right, 12:12. The time is right. So the message here is plans are coming to fruition. You are under spiritual guidance. They want you to be in the moment. They don't want you to be in yesterday or tomorrow. They want you to be in the moment, in the here and now. Act now and stay in the flow. I feel, listen to your intuition, right? There is no timing. You don't have to count to 3 before you jump in, or count to 10, right? Sometimes we feel like we need to count, but if something feels right, act now. So, and look at that. Her pendant here looks like what he's holding in his hand. So that's interesting. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.